practice of the Bhagavad Gita, and we are on day 49. And as you know, we are on the 16th Adhyay, and today will be the third shlok. Teja kshama dhriti shaucham adroho nati manita bhavanti sampadam daivim abhijatasya bharata. Sublimity, forgiveness, fortitude, external purity, bearing enmity to none, and absence of self-esteem. These are, O Arjun, the marks of him who is born with divine endowments. As you know, Bhagwan Krishna has been telling Arjun those qualities that he should develop if he wants to reach his highest spiritual goal. And he has explained that there are two kinds of gunas, Daivik or godly, and asuri or demoniac. That means impure, evil. We have studied in the last 2 days 20 Daivik gunas, and today are the last 6 Daivik gunas, which makes a total of 26 Daivik gunas. So let's put those 6 Daivik gunas which are left into 5 action steps. And the first one I would like to take is fortitude, dhriti, which means a determination to pursue and reach one's goal, whatever that goal may be. What would be the sadhana for that? You would have to develop nishtha and value the goal that you have set for yourself. So the first step of this sadhana would be to decide on a goal. You'd be surprised how many people live their life without having a goal. So you are just drifting through life. So define a goal, decide on it, and make sure that it is a goal that you value. If you don't value your goal, I can assure you, you will never reach it. So it should be something that you value the most in your life. Then the second part of the sadhana would be to make that your priority. It is not something that you will, take up in your spare time or on vacations or when you grow old or when your children go off to college. It must be a priority in your life right now. Otherwise, it's not a goal for you right now. Then you might as well take something else, which is more important for you, which you value now. And then just do it. Just do the things you need to do to reach your goal, because it is a question of your life. And for some of you, it may be a question of your liberation from life. So that's the first Daivik guna to have. Dhriti, fortitude, nishtha in your goal and your determination to reach it. The second Daivik guna I would like to talk about here is shaucham, purity. And though they have mentioned just external purity, I don't think that only external is enough. You need to have internal and external purity. And here I think the sadhana would be to develop your vivek, your ability to decide correctly what is good for you. And therefore, I would say that your sadhana would be to keep a balance, not just focusing on internal, not just focusing on external, but to have a balance of internal and external. That would mean balance on many levels. For example, there should be a balance between the amount of energy you spend on your physical health as you spend on your mental health. There should be a balance in how much time and energy you spend on your work and how much time and energy you spend resting. There should be a balance in how much food you put in and how much activity you put out. There should be a balance. Then only there'll be cleanliness at all levels. And of course, the biggest balance, to balance between vyavaharik dharma and adhyatmic or spiritual dharma. If you balance these different levels, you will have internal and external purity. The third Daivik guna here is absence of pride, absence of vanity, absence of pride. Na ati manita, nati manita. Beautiful way of making sure that you do not go, overboard on thinking how great you are and what a gift you are to mankind. You have to practice the very first step of Karma Yoga, which is to do all your actions without karta bhav. All right. When we take, ownership, when we get into the doership of the action, we automatically, it's not your fault, it's automatic that you seek recognition, you seek reward, you seek appreciation. And that strengthens the false notion, I am the doer. And we want to get out of that if we are on the spiritual path. So when we realize, and this is such a beautiful feeling to have, when you realize that we can't even lift one single finger without that divine energy which enlivens us, which makes us function, which allows us to do everything. When we realize that, then all our actions are done with gratitude to that divine essence. And when we do our actions with gratitude towards that divine essence, we will never ever develop karta bhav. And when we don't develop karta bhav, we don't develop pride, abhiman, vanity in what we do. So that is how you will get absence of vanity or absence of pride. Then there's one beautiful word, tej. Tej, they have translated as sublimity, but I would like to translate it as sattvic energy, sattvic radiance, sattvic brilliance. So, many of us do our work with a lot of energy, with a lot of vigor, and sometimes we don't even feel tired, especially when we're doing things we love to do. Now we have to be careful here, because this energy with which we do our work could be sattvic energy, in which case it would be tej, or we could be doing it with rajasic energy. So how to make out the difference whether this energy is sattvic or this energy is rajasic? For it to be sattvic energy, there should be samarpan bhav in the action that you're doing, and there should be absolutely no expectation of reward, recompense, appreciation, or gratitude. No bhokta bhav. Just like you had no karta bhav, here you will have no bhokta bhav. Then you will know that this energy with which I'm doing this work is sattvic energy. But if you are doing the work with a lot of bhokta bhav, expecting people to appreciate you, then there will obviously be no samarpan bhav. You'll be expecting a reward, then that energy would be rajasic energy, which would not be tej. So here is something for you to keep aware of in your mind when you are doing things with a lot of tej, vigor, energy. And then for the fifth action point, I have clubbed two Daivik gunas, Shama forgiveness. Yeah, I guess that's the word. And adroho, bearing enmity to none. Such a simple sadhana this is. Simply you have to understand the principle of the law of karma. All right. So according to the law of karma, whatever we are going through right now, our present situation has been ordered by us only through our past actions. Whatever we have done in the past is what we are going through now is the result of that past action. And the person who is delivering to us this present situation that we are going through is just a mailman. He's just bringing the mail. He's just bringing the karma to us, like the courier who comes and brings Amazon parcels. They are just delivering our karma. So there's no need to blame the person who's giving us our present situation. They are just the messenger. They are just the mailman. They're just the courier delivery guy. In this case, who are we going to forgive for the present situation which we are not at all comfortable with? And knowing this, to whom would you have enmity? So there are two options for you. The one option is for those who don't understand law of karma. And then there's one option for those who understand law of karma. So those who don't understand law of karma, forgiveness, good Daivik guna to develop. Who will you forgive? You'll forgive the courier. You'll forgive that delivery man. For what? For delivering your own karma. Forgive him. Okay? But know that it is your own karma. And if you understand the law of karma, then also there is something you can forgive. Forgive yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. You did something in your past life or in this life when you didn't know better at that moment. But now you know better. Therefore, forgive yourself, be compassionate towards yourself, and start afresh with Vivek. So that's how you can use forgiveness and no enmity towards others. So this shlok brings a conclusion of the 26 Daivik Gunas that Bhagavan Krishna explains to us through Arjuna. More on the Bhagavad Gita tomorrow.